There we go.
We're live. All right. Welcome to the I Am Possible podcast episode. I don't know what number this is, Mia.
Episode whatever. We'll cut that in later.
In this video, you're going to learn in this podcast how 5 ways to have a Booyaa Black Friday cash injection. And we're going to talk about the 5 ways real briefly. And we're just going to kind of talk casually as well about what we've seen worked for ourselves and others. And we have, if you're listening to us live, please enter live below. And if you're watching the replay, please enter replay below. We love our replay people.
We do.
Yes. And so Mia, the first way is, well, we love that quote by Abraham. Was it Abraham Lincoln? Yeah. Give me like 8 hours to chop down a tree and I'll spend the first 6 sharpening the axe.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. The first way to have a Booyaa Black Friday cash injection.
The first way is very simple. It's just to prepare what your offer is going to be and then map out your dates. And that seems so simple and kind of like a duh, but a lot of people don't even take an hour to sit down and think about what is their offer and then what are the dates that they're going to deliver that offer. And that's usually where people start to get into that like panic mode of, oh shit, it's Thanksgiving and I don't have an offer and everybody has an offer but me. So number 1, very simple. Just figure out what is your offer and the dates that you're going to deliver it.
Very cool. And by the way, everyone, if you're wondering how can I get even better prepared for the holidays and making more sales, we are having we're doing it a second round because it did so well the first time and helped so many people. Free 5 days with us to help you prepare and get this thing launched, your cash injection sale. So head on over to blackfridaybooyaa.com to get in. blackfridaybooyaa.com, and we'll probably enter that as a link below, or there's a link in the description. There we go. The second way to have a Black Friday Booyaa Friday cash injection is get images ready for social media. And Mia, there's a free tool everyone can use, and there's numerous free tools, but what free tool do we use that we like?
We love Canva.
Yeah.
Very simple. It's accessible to everybody. It's an online platform, and Canva has templates already that you can use and just edit for your own use. They have a free version. They also have a paid version, which will get you a little bit more flexibility in use. But at the heart of it all, Canva is just accessible and free and an amazing tool. Oh, we're going to sneeze. Bless you.
Yes, thank you. I muted myself for that sneeze. The fall is here, the gorgeous fall colors. Brisk autumn air in Canada.
I love it.
Mia, tell everyone where you're from right now, or where you're broadcasting from, where you live, because
I am
go ahead.
Broadcasting from sunny San Diego, and I'm wearing a flannel because it's actually 44 degrees outside right now. It's chilly in the morning, but 44. It's supposed to get up to a gorgeous 78. So
78, that's nice. I don't know what it is here, but it's cool. It's probably in the 60s in Fahrenheit. So we are on the metric system here in Celsius.
Can you do that conversion in your head quickly? Like, I have no idea what the conversion is from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
No, I don't think I could do the conversion quickly. No, but I just, because I lived in the States for quite a while in high school in New Jersey, Chatham, New Jersey. And then later on, I lived all over the States when I was in consulting for the big firms, Deloitte Touche and computer sciences. So I lived like California, Nevada, Vegas, Charlotte, Chicago, Florida, where else? So many, Philadelphia, that was nice.
Oh, wow. Like you've been all over, like the whole map.
I know. I think it's because I decided, I went back to my past and looked at it, and my dad worked for Imperial Exxon, and they transfer their people every 3 to 5 years on the management trajectory. So he was an executive there. So yeah, I think that's part of it, because we moved around all the time when I was a kid, and maybe it's just in my blood. So yeah.
Can't stay still for too long.
Yeah. So everyone, I just want to let you know a little bit more about us, where we live and stuff. So you get to know who we are. So let's get back to the 5 ways. The first one was prepare, what your offer is going to be in the dates. Second way is get your images ready. Third way is, take it away, Mia.
Do not be scared to sell. Or sorry. Oh, I jumped ahead. Just kidding.
It's okay.
Number 3, get your emails ready.
Woohoo.
That's right. So get your emails ready. So you hear a lot, like the money is in the list. I don't know who says that. Everyone says that. Amy Porterfield's a huge proponent of list building. The money is in the list. A lot of your sales are going to come from your existing list. So even if your list is 100 people, a lot of your sales are going to come from your existing list. So getting your emails ready, and we have a template for you guys inside of our Black Friday toolkit. If you join our Black Friday Booyaa challenge, you have an opportunity to buy the toolkit, and we have all of those emails mapped out for you, which will make it super, super simple. But at the root of it all, you need at least an email a day with like 3 at the end to sell.
Yeah. And it's so important. And I think Matt Bazak also said this famous quote, an email a day keeps bankruptcy away.
It's true. And even if you make like 3 or 4 sales a day, that's 3 or 4 sales you didn't have a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you made 1 sale a day, that's one, like that adds up to 30 sales in a month.
Yeah. So speaking of sharpening the axe, that going back to the original quote, Abraham Lincoln, if I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend 6 hours sharpening the axe. One of the things that Mia and I are going to start doing, and this is a surprise to you, Mia. I love it when I surprise Mia with extra work. Everyone, like, you ready? So one of the things that I'm looking into too is like improving email deliverability, right? Our email deliverability is pretty good, and there's ways you can increase that. But I've come across someone recently, and actually one of the members in our tribe uses his stuff as well. That is proven, like, the before and after increases your deliverability, which then your open rate. Because even if you get one more person to open your emails, if you get a 1% increase in how many people open your emails, everyone, that one person could buy your, say, $1,000 product or your $5,000 service or whatever. So it's worth it to always, be a little bit better than yesterday, if you can.
Yeah. True.
So since you teased them about number 4, go for it. I love number 4.
Okay. Don't be scared to sell during those days. So, one of the things that we hear from clients, especially, is that they are afraid to sell to their list, that they don't want to make people want to unsubscribe from their list, or they don't want to lose followers or whatever. And so they don't actively sell. They might like passively sell, like, oh, I have this thing, but if you don't want it, that's okay. Like that sort of stuff, so, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Coming from a marketing standpoint, you're like, just sell the thing. So we want you to actually go for it and actively sell to your list, to your audience, to like your Instagram audience and your Insta stories. We want you to sell, because if you're not monetizing your list or your following on social media, then what the heck are you doing it for? For a vanity metric, to feel good, to what, like to say I have 1,000 people on my email list, but they don't buy from me. Like, you're paying rent for these people at this point. So don't be scared to sell.
And that's so true, Mia, because, I think it's almost 2 other facets to this, is that sometimes we're programmed to be too nice, especially as girls, as women entrepreneurs. I think sometimes it's hard to ask as easy as men, brag. They're braggadocious about their things, where you should be like, we've seen this with our own people, right, Mia? When our tribe, individual members become, they flip the script in their mind that it's okay to sell, and that the more they sell, the more you can impact other people. You make more profits in your business, and you can impact more people. So it's like this cycle. And I think it's really important, everyone, to know that you're not going to, if you do piss someone off on your email list and they unsubscribe, that's okay.
Yeah.
You want to repel the people that'll never buy from you anyway and don't vibe with you. And you want to attract the people that want to stay in with your energy, because at the end of the day, you should be proud of your offer. And if you know it's going to help someone, like, look how often we've already mentioned Black Friday Booyaa, join the 5-day challenge, because we know it's going to help you. Look how often we've mentioned, you mentioned the Black Friday toolkit, because you've seen it in the last challenge, how some people commented while we were live saying,
oh yeah. They're like, why on earth did I wait? Some people, they didn't buy it the first time around, and throughout the challenge, they went back and bought it. And we have, even on our sales page for the toolkit, I've put some of those screenshots of testimonials of people saying, why did I wait so long to get this? So we know it will help you. And the truth is, like, unless you're selling crap and you're just in it for like the money or whatever, I think at the root of it all, we all are here to help other people, whether it's to help people feel better, to live a better life, to, make money so that they can have freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, or whatever it is that you offer. It's, my guess is that at the root of it all, like, you created it because you have a genuine desire to help people. So you have a solution that somebody desperately needs. And if you are scared to sell it, you are actually doing them a disservice by not giving them the solution.
Yeah. And if you don't ask for the sale, you're never going to get it. I mean, it's it's yeah. I listened to, and we'll get to the fifth way in a minute. Everyone, if you're listening to this or you're watching us, I loved this quote, Mia, last night that I listened to Les Brown, motivational talk with impact theory. Like, it's just a great thing I like to watch sometimes at night. It's just so cool. And Les Brown specifically, because I saw him live ages ago, when I was kind of on my entrepreneurial journey. And his quote yesterday still sticks with me today, this morning. I even wrote it down. He said, and everyone should have this as their mantra almost. He said, I aspire, A-S-P-I-R-E, I aspire to inspire others, or I expire. So I just love that quote, because you think about it, at the end of the day, what it was all worth. Why are we on this earth for? Right?
Yeah.
Love the moments with our family, friends, everything, but also help others. And you can't help them unless you're making money, period.
It's true. It's very true. You cannot, while money is not like the end all be all, money opens doors for you to have time freedom, to be able to have the luxuries that you want, to be able to share your generosity with other people. When we have money, when we have like financial freedom, we have the ability to change policies through our spending, and change social and economic situations. So, and it's proven, I know we have a lot of men in this space, but it is proven that women who make more money tend to spend it on their family to better, the whole family unit. And when men make more money, they generally tend to spend it or hoard it, but spend it on their own personal, growth or whatever. But women tend to spread money around. So we spend more money in our economies. We spend more money to better our families, to share with other people, donate to charities, that sort of stuff. So as women entrepreneurs, we have a responsibility to actually make more money so that we can better our economy.
Very cool. I love that message. That's really cool. So as far, and we see it even with our clients who are starting phenomenal movements for others and all. So the fifth way, the 5 ways to have a Booyaa Black Friday cash injection. The fifth way is really important. I think it's probably one of the most important ones as well, because it's frankly called Plan for Your Next 90-Day Marketing Moment. And there's a whole podcast episode could be put into that title. But, one, I like to think, and I don't know if you agree, Mia, I think you do, because we planned this out earlier on the Black Friday Booyaa Challenge. 90 days out is a good way to look rather than 10 years out, because as this year happened, COVID happened, all these things happened. You don't know what the next, year or 10 years could bring, but gosh, you probably could get a good solid roadmap for your next 90 days. And Mia, you love the term marketing moment. So why don't you talk a little bit about that? Because it's so cool.
Yeah. So I first heard this phrase from Amy Porterfield, and my assumption is that she probably heard it from Rick Mulready, and who really knows who came up with this marketing moment phrase. But I love it so much because it really is just an embodiment of like a moment where you are showing up and spending a lot of time and energy and effort in this one thing to increase your visibility, grow your list, and make more money. So we talk about marketing moments, and this can be like a marketing push of some kind. We love challenges because it gets people in, a lot of people, probably a colder audience, into a small container where you love on them, nurture them, achieve a goal, they get to see how amazing you are. And then you can sell them up into one of your bigger programs. And these work really well because even if people don't buy from you, they will be on your list and you can continue to nurture them and they will eventually buy from you down the line. At least a percentage of them will. So, when we talk about your next 90-day marketing moment, we love a challenge, and it takes about 30 to 60-ish days to really like plan, execute, get people kind of buzzed up for it. If you are a solopreneur, there's 4 of us and we can whip out a challenge in a couple weeks if we really need to, because we can distribute the workload among 4 people. But if you are a solopreneur or you have a very small team, maybe it's one of you and another person, 30 to 60 days is probably pretty average to be able to like plan and execute a really good challenge.
And what's cool about that, Mia, is that once you put that hard work in, I'm going off on the challenge tangent, but we believe in that type of marketing campaign so strongly. And our clients have just gotten 2 back-to-back 6-figure launches from it. So within a year of not ever marketing before, they made 200 grand in 2 months because they did this. Once you do that challenge, do all the hard work, you can rinse and repeat it, everyone. Yes. So it's a scalable marketing campaign and less work each time you do it.
Yes. And we're working on something really fun right now. We're kind of scheming and creating something really cool related to challenges that will make this hopefully a little bit more or less intense to be able to run them. And this is something that we'll put inside of our Challenge Quick Start Academy. So if you've already signed up for our Challenge Quick Start Academy, look for that. I'm not sure when it'll come, maybe about 1 to 2 months from now. Yeah. After we've executed it and like really perfected it. But if you haven't gotten in our Challenge Quick Start Academy, this is our flagship course and it's excellent. And we keep adding more to it to refine it, make it better. So consider getting in when you see, we don't open it very often, but if you see from us that the Challenge Quick Start Academy is open, I highly would recommend getting in because we are always adding amazing things to it and we're brewing up something fun on the back end.
Yeah. Yeah. To caffeinate your sales.
Yeah.
Whether you're a coach, digital course creator, or service provider, this method works really well and uses some cool software that we're testing out as well. So
yeah.
I think we've teased everyone enough about this kind of more passive yet strong sales format of.
We all want more passive, right? That's like the biggest selling point, like Mariah Cause and some other people, they promote this like evergreen, but you can't just jump out of the gate and evergreen something. You have to have a proven model.
Yeah.
And so, so we're going to show you how to do that. We're testing it on our end, and then we're going to show you how to do it so that it works for you guys as well.
Yeah. And maybe we'll even, the people who do get into the Challenge Quick Start Academy, the next time we open it will be at the end of this Black Friday Booyaa challenge. So everyone grab the free challenge, blackfridaybooyaa.com. And maybe we'll even show behind the scenes a little bit of our scheming. Crafty, not scary as Halloween's approaching us. It won't scare you in one way. It'll actually please you like you got the biggest Halloween treat of your life.
Yeah. We're excited.
All right. I think that's a wrap. I want to just summarize the 5 ways to have a Booyaa Black Friday cash injection.
Yes. All right. 5 ways. Number 1, prepare your offer and the dates you're going to deliver it. So just spend a little bit of time. I know I'm like super not good at this, right? Stopping and taking the time, but spend a little bit of time figuring out what your offer is going to be and the dates you're going to deliver it. Number 2, get your images ready for social media. So if you can prepare ahead of time a few images, both for Instagram, Facebook, email, and your website, if you have one. And then get your emails ready. So this is where I would spend, a good portion of time, and Maria as well, in your emails, writing out some really good sales emails and some good scarcity emails. And then number 4, do not be afraid to ask for the sale. Sell. This is what we're here for, right? We're here to make money online and sell our passion and the solution that somebody's been desperately looking for. And then number 5 is to plan your next 90-day marketing moment. So after Black Friday, now what? How do we continue to monetize on our list and grow our list so that we can make money and be financially independent and time independent?
Very cool.
And that's it.
All right. Thanks, Mia. Everyone, if you're listening, and if you happen to be listening to this on the podcast with iTunes, do us a huge favor and leave us a review, because we love reviews. And if you don't ask, you won't receive. So we're asking you to head on over to iTunes. And if you have an Apple or iPod, whatever, iPad, and leave us hopefully a 5-star review if you jive with our stuff, because that's what keeps us motivated to keep on every week. Every Tuesday, we come live to you, and we also then publish this to our podcast.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Bye.